Do you speak African? I'm done. No, African is not a language. It's actually non-existent. There is no language called African.
I have to sit down for this.
Hello everybody, it's Coily Diaries back with another video. Today we're going to talk about 15 most annoying questions immigrants get. I know a lot of people that watch my channel are actually African. A good amount of us are immigrants, which means that we obviously have come from a different country and we have relocated or immigrated to a different one. And I personally am in Australia. And I'm going to talk about 15 questions that rub me off the wrong way. That are asked not only by Caucasian people, but by other races in general. So if you're interested in this video and if you can relate to this particular issue, please keep watching. Oh, and by the way, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Click that notification bell so you don't miss out. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Let's get into the video. So the first question is, where are you from? Every time I meet someone new, one of the first questions, if not the first question they ask me, is where I'm from. And I understand that people are curious, you know, you just want to know where they are from and other details, etc. If we were to be honest, people are nosy in general. So they just want to know, and know more. So yeah, the question, where are you from, comes, it's almost like it's the first thing they think about when they see somebody that doesn't look like them. And my thing is, there are people that have been born in a place like Australia, where I am, so they're Australian by birth. Can you imagine walking down the street in your country, the country that you were born in, and someone asking you, where are you from? It's just annoying. Rather than ask where someone's from, how about, hello, how are you? That's a better question to ask, how someone is doing, rather than where are you from? Like as a first thing straight up. That just rubs me off the wrong way. Oh wow, you can speak English so well. How come? Do you speak English in Africa? No. We speak other languages. Yeah, I never heard of English. But yeah, when I migrated to Australia, all of a sudden I am really good. Of course we speak English in Africa. English is spoken in many countries of the world. In fact, we are taught in English in Africa. Like all my education has been in English. So to me, for someone to ask me, oh, you speak English so well, how do you speak, how do you speak English that well? It's alien to me and it's foreign and it makes me feel uncomfortable and I don't like it. When are you going back? Never. I'm like here to stay. I've been here since I was a teenager, like for most of my adult life. I've been here. In fact, not most, all of my adult life. So no, I'm not going anywhere. And in case you didn't get the memo, people live all over the world. Yeah, that annoys me. There are people that actually have the nerve to tell you or to ask you when you are going back to your country. I mean, what makes you think I'm going back? And it's funny because a lot of the people that actually ask these questions or say these things, they themselves are immigrants. Yes, you may have been born in a place like Australia, but your grandparents were immigrants. They came as, let's see, prisoners? Yeah, as far as I know. But anyway, yeah, that's just one question that just pisses me off. I'm not going back, at least not yet. And when it's time to go back, I'm not going to be coming to tell you. This is a question that comes from people that are of my nationality. You probably can relate to this one if you obviously have friends back home. I've got friends in Zambia, etc. I cannot tell you how many times people ask me, are you still abroad? When are you coming back? Where are you now? Like every single time we have a conversation, that's the first question we get asked. Like, I get it. There's not many people that sort of migrate and choose to live in another country, but Some of us do, and it'll be nice to just not get asked or reminded that you're not in your own country like every single conversation. I prefer to actually talk about current affairs or, how are you doing in your life, catch up, like a real catch up, rather than, are you still in Australia? Oh, come back to Zambia. We need nurses here. I'm a nurse, for those who don't know, and I'm just like, it's okay. I'm here. I'm here. Is that okay? Is that okay with anybody? Is that your real hair? Nah, it's a sponge. See? Yeah, you can use it to sort of clean your dishes and scrub your pots and stuff. No, it's not my hair. Whether you're an immigrant or not, is that your hair? Is that your real hair? Is a rude question to ask. Don't ask people, is that a wig? Is that a weave? Are those real? Can I ask? Are you like, oh, you cut your hair, but like, educate yourself maybe. And I guess it does matter how close you are to the person that's asking, but in general, don't go about asking people if it's fake, etc. Imagine someone with cancer and they've got a wig on and you ask them, is that your hair? Like, find some hobbies, find something more exciting to do with your life rather than ask people, is that fake hair? Is that, why do you wear fake hair? Why do you do that? Like, nah, I don't need that. This one is not a question. It's more like a habit. And I've seen it a lot with immigrants here in Australia. Once they meet, whether it be in a public gathering, large or small, it's almost like the automatic thing is to start speaking in the foreign language or their native language. And I get it. I do it as well sometimes. But I'm here to say, guys, that is rude. That is so rude. Like, if you're surrounded by many nationalities, try and speak in a language that everybody understands. Otherwise, people think like, what are you talking about me? Like, what are you saying that you don't want me to hear, kind of thing. It's just not nice. And they can't relate to you and they're feeling awkward because they don't know what you're talking about. It's a habit I need to stop as well, because when I see my African friends, hey, Bungie, hey, it's like Nyanja, the whole, yeah, we need to do better. We need to do better and not speak in our native languages. Obviously, if it's private or it's just the two of you or just a group of Africans or Zambians or Zimbabweans, yeah, speak Shona. It's not nice to start speaking in a foreign language when people around you can't understand it. It's rude. Do you taste like chocolate? Yeah. Milk chocolate, to be exact. Oh no, caramel. Seriously, somebody asked me this question. Do you taste like chocolate? No, that is not right. No. Are we living under the same sun? Nah. No. Why did you leave your country to come to Australia? I know it's pretty bad up there, hey, but are you happy to be here? Do you find yourself that you're enjoying yourself and you find it a privilege to be in this country? Mummy, hello? Can you tell all the white folks to get ready to come back here to the Western world so we can do a swap? Yeah, we'll come back to Zambia and they can come back to Australia. Yeah. People migrate for different reasons. Yes, Africa struggles. Africa, yeah, a lot of the countries there are third world countries. People do struggle, systems don't work, etc. In saying that, however, people migrate for different reasons. For education, if you meet a partner, greener pastures. Of course, people do migrate for different reasons, but to ask somebody, is it that bad in your country that you had to migrate here? That is so stupid. Don't ask that question, because unless you're living under a rock, people live all over the world. In Africa, there's Caucasian people that live there. Even if Africa is in a, not an ideal state, there are people that are doing well. There are people that are making it. People have jobs. People go to school like normal, you know. And yeah, it doesn't automatically mean that when someone migrates to another country or a Western country, they're looking for greener pastures, or they hate their country so much that they want to go to another country. Like, for most of us, if our countries were to stabilize and do better and systems start to work, would be gone. And as far as I know, a lot of these Western countries actually stand on the shoulders of Africa. I said it. I said what I said. All these nurses, all these doctors, all these accountants in the Western world. What do you think would happen if they decided to go back home? There'll be nobody to work here. So take a seat. Just take a seat, take a chill pill before you dismiss or minimize people's presence in your country. And if you are a native or an indigenous person, be kind. Yeah, there's many parts to a tree, and it takes everybody to actually make the tree what it is. I don't know if I made sense, but you know, that's me trying to be wise. Oh, your hair looks unkempt today. It's usually nice and neat, but it's very frizzy today. I wonder why. My hair is quite versatile, and it can look silky, sometimes curly, coily, kinky, and everything in between. So the fact that you don't understand that is not my problem. And no, it's not unkempt. Oh, hi, how are you? I know someone from, what's that country? Missouri, yeah. Kenya, that's right. Do you know her? Yeah, I know her because, I live in Zambia. Like, my country is Zambia, and when we were young, we used to go to school in Kenya and come back for lunch in Zambia. So yeah, we knew everybody in Kenya. Yeah, I would know everybody in Kenya. Look, I wouldn't have a clue who the heck lives in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, SA, and even Zambia, and even the town I come from in Zambia. Like, come on. No, I don't know her. Wow, you must be well educated to have the job that you have, eh? Nah, I forged my papers, you know, corruption. Miraculously, I hold a bachelor's, but nah, I'm not well educated. Not possible. Isn't it obvious that if somebody holds a particular job, they have the qualification for it? That's general knowledge, eh? Should be, but it's not. And I think that also comes from a kind of racist perspective where people think that Black people can't make it, or Black people aren't intelligent enough to be educated and, you know, complete a course and hold down a job and, you know, be successful. Don't ask me funny questions. If I have the position, look, I did well in my interview and my credentials are on point, all right. Oh my goodness. If only you would take a peek in my mind when people ask these questions. It's just unbelievable. And I'm really struggling in the moment to really try and be nice and not be rude. But yeah, you are being rude to me generally. And if you are someone that asks these questions, just get to know people. If you get to a place where you can ask those questions, fine. But as a first meet, no. Would your family move to Australia if they were given a chance? No. Nah. They love Zambia. A lot of people love Zambia. And Africa in general. I love Africa. And yeah, they prefer to be there, and that's why they're there. No, they don't want to come to your country. And last but not the least, do you speak African? I'm done. No, African is not a language. It's actually non-existent. There is no language called African. Maybe Zulu or Xhosa or Ngoni or Chewa or, you know, Swahili, Shona. Those are African languages or Afrikaans. But no, there isn't something such as the African language. In saying that though, that is an idea. I wish Africa had a universal language. Wouldn't that be nice to just communicate, all of us communicate, or at least, you know, like Southern Africa, Western Africa, etc. At least communicate. Like my husband and I cannot speak in African. Yeah, English through and through. Although I'm a little bit better with languages, so I can speak or hear here and there his language, but the other way around, not quite. So, I mean, it's sad that we don't actually have a language that we share as Africans, but yeah, I'm hopeful that maybe it could happen in the near future or maybe later on, but it's not a bad idea to actually have an African language. In saying that though, there is no African language at the moment. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, share this video, click that notification bell. Do not miss out on videos that I post every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Until next time.